It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Popped up. Healy moving to his left. One away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Peralta is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Popped him up. Sogard ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. In the air now, out to left field. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and grounds it to short. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Play ball. Let's play ball.
Are you serious?
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Moustakas is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Reds strand a couple, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score.
Really? Moustakas went to the Cincinnati Reds.
Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took the loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
That sucks.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Well, he has some trouble with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Yeah.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
That sucks.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. He played an inning, no score.
Dude.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 44.
Oh, my friend.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
All right, that's all, buddy.
That evens it up 1-1. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Ouch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hit
Hitters today have become such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half to create and get his bat on plane and elevate that low heater.
Here's Eric Sogard.
Batting it, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. So here now's the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Jesse Winker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he falls behind. 0-2. Winker playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sogard has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Castellanos. The runner at first with 2 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at the dive. Touche, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And here's Christian Yelich now. High pop-up.
He's out.
Barnhart waits on it. 1 down.
Now back, second baseman, Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Left center, base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Hiura ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble, but that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
TJ Antone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here is Avisail Garcia. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
At the plate, Ryan Healy lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Eric Sogard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0. guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roy. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, lifted into the air out towards center field. Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Keston Hiura. He grounds it sharply to third. Right to him. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's a 9-year major league vet. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Healy scoops it up and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Hit square from the circle.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart.
I'm about to hit the circle.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, TJ Antone, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 0-1 on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Reds nothing. Jose De Leon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's tarrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
That would have been nice.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. the box now, Ryan Healy.
First baseman, Ryan.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long
That's
run
caught.
for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second.
That's not out.
And that's the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there.
pitcher.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Striding in, Freddie Peralta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Really?
First
Fucking
offering
mess.
on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. They certainly. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Garcia. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In is Joey Votto now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
I was surprised here. First baseman didn't run.
Digging
Mike
in to try it
Moustakas.
again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. J.P. Fireisen will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 76. J.P. Fireisen.
Well, he's got what I love.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. First offering on its way.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Votto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw won't get him. Travis Jankowski will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 11 and the Reds 2. Wade Miley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, Not shortstop. Rock. Holt.
Stepping up now, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Miley has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Probably.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it. Mark Payton is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Trey Schupak will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Trey Schupak.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Casale swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Nick Senzel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Senzel.
And that misses inside 1-0. Line towards center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Kyle Farmer will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Kyle Farmer.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Josh Van Meter will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here. Hit hard to the right side. Goes to third with it, and the throw across the diamond is late at third. Why would he do that?
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Phillip Ervin will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Fouled straight back. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for Cincinnati. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Mark Payton remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Josh Van Meter will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Scott Schebler will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin. Now in center, number 43, Scott Schebler.
Now the 0-1.
A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing left field, number 34, Mark Payton. A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing third base.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now at first, number 35, Garrett.
Solo shot here to left as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia popped him up. Galvis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. He's set, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in, Trey Shupak. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Tyler Stevenson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyler Stevenson.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And this is off the second base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Mark Payton. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Scott Schebler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 0-2 once more. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. He's got it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. In now, Derek Dietrich. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kane going back to the track. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. 2 runs have scored. Now the third man has scored. Dietrich takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Dude, seriously?
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
How hard is it to fucking get people out, dude?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Now this ball, get him out.
Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Full exercise.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on just 2 hits. One. Raisel Iglesias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Kane. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's gone 2 for 8. Farmer's got it, and that's the first out. At the plate, Brock Holt, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
So
So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at.
See?
I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Come on.
In now for the Reds, Josh Van Meter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Oh,
and a look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Healy brings it in. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The Reds down to their last strike. Chopped toward the second baseman. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3.